Hey everybody, my name is Yarrow Willard from Harmonic Botanical Dispensary, and today I want to share with you one of my favorite health practices. It's making a tonic elixir. Now, making a tonic elixir is a really simple, easy way to upgrade your tea. And it's some way we can use to replace old coffee habits or making hot chocolate or just drinking regular tea, because what we're doing is we're upgrading with a massive selection of superfoods. And you can change these ingredients in any which way you want. So we're gonna have a few recipes, but make it up as you go. The more you get into this, it becomes a really fun, creative practice. So hope you join and try this out. We're gonna start with a Vitamix. Now, this is a modern day witch's cauldron, but you know, this could be any old blender. It doesn't really matter what you got. Just whatever you have, that's what we want to use. And we're gonna start with a pot of tea. What I got here going on is Chaga Tea. Now you can see this Chaga Tea. Oh, it's nice and dark. This is a medicinal mushroom. This is a Chaga mushroom right here. It's an immunomodulant. And what we've done here is we've been slightly simmering this, so it's what's called a decoction. So the first drink we're gonna make is an immune building Chaga Blend. With this, we're gonna add in superfoods and tinctures and herbs and things that are gonna make it build our immunity, keep us strong and robust, and keep us fortified during the cold season. So, got our blender. We're gonna start with, I like to add a little bit of cacao powder. I just think it's a nice way to kind of boost that up. Plus, it also gives us that extra drive that gets a little, not quite caffeine, but we're gonna use usually about a teaspoon of the cacao powder. Now, another one that I really like is our Super Power Blend. Now, this has some cacao in it too, so we're gonna have a good punch like a hot chocolate, but it also has mesquite, lucuma, maca, and vanilla, which are all other superfoods that are gonna tone the body and build it up to a higher level of function. We're gonna add another scoop of that. Nice big scoop. All right. Now, because we got Chaga Tea, I'm also gonna add in a little dual extracted Chaga Mushroom. Now, this is a powdered extract. As you can see, it's a nice dark rich. This is just gonna amp up the Chaga effect. Now, we don't really want too much of this. That's probably about enough. The other really important thing to add into this is a little bit of fat and a little bit of sweetener. Both add calories and they help boost up the drink and drive it deeper into the system. So we've got some raw honey. So we're gonna do 1 full scoop of honey. Whoa, look at that honey. We're also gonna use a nice scoop of coconut oil. I'm gonna add in a couple of these cocoa butter wafers. This is gonna give me my fat and my sweetener content. I might add a little cayenne into here, a little ginger, a little cardamom, cinnamon, whatever we wanna go with. So in this case today, I've got a little bit of cardamom. I'm gonna add some of that in. Just a tiny bit. We don't want to throw the drink off with too much cardamom. The other thing we might want to add in is a little bit of salt. Now, the reason why we need salt is we want to get a full mineral matrix. So we're getting all those trace minerals. Best to use a nice sea salt. In this case, I've got a black lava salt. Put it in my hand first. Tiny pinch. That's about the right amount of salt. What else can we add into a drink like this? Our 6 mushroom blend. We're going to add in 2 droppers of this. The other tincture we're gonna add in is our stress balance. Now, the reason I wanna add a tincture like this in is because I know that we got a lot of stress in our lives, and I know that like if I'm gonna perpetuate my immune system and keep stable during the workday, stress balance is a great addition. So we're gonna add 2 droppers of that in. Now that I have all my ingredients in here, all I gotta do is add the tea. Now, typically I like to add about 1 liter to 1,200 mils. It gives me a cup for myself, a cup for a friend, and 1 to share afterwards. In order to filter my tea, I'm gonna use one of these number 4 coffee filters. You can use anything you want, a strainer, doesn't matter what it is, but I like these because they fit perfectly in my Vitamix, just like that. I've got my Chaga here. Now, because this is a hot liquid, we wanna be sure not to turn our blender on high. We gotta start on a low setting. If I start on a high setting, all the steam is gonna push the top off and make a big mess. Now give it a little bit of time to froth up. All right, as simple as that. And a nice, frothy, hot drink. Now what we've done here is we've added a whole lot of immune potentiating herbs, superfoods, and just sort of increased and amped up our tea. Now this is a lot tastier than just straight tea, as well as, you know, if you're like me, you prefer things like this to coffee, so. Wow, look at the head on that. Let's give this a try. I think people are gonna like this. All right, cheers. Hope you enjoy. All right, welcome back. Our first nourishing elixir was awesome. People loved it. We're gonna try and make another one and see what they think of that. This time we're gonna use